Hey everybody, just got done watching this freaking Wake Forest game at my boy Rack Talk's house. Oh yeah, what's he doing over here? He's licking that thing for some reason. I guess that's what you do. Getting ready to light up the Victory Lighter cigar and smoke a freaking Victory cigar in celebration of our Jackets' huge victory tonight. Yeah, come on. You love to see it. I am so excited and freaking stoked about this win, dude. And look, there's a lot to be concerned about. Okay? A lot to be concerned about. I guess I'll get the bad stuff out of the way first. We had a ton of penalties. 14 freaking penalties for 140 yards is alien. We were the least penalized team in the country coming into this game, which is just so that was a really exciting and fun stat that I bragged about all week and that I really loved to see from our Jackets being so little penalized. That's huge. And it's okay if you're not the least penalized team in the country, but maybe don't give up 14 for 140 yards. Do it. Everything's okay in moderation. So maybe maybe do it in moderation. Okay, you don't gotta be the less penalized team in the country, but just got to get that cleaned up. Now that came at the penalties came kind of the success on defense. It came at the expense of the penalties. Our defense, which was also unrecognizable. Okay, our defense was completely just way better than that we've seen. Obviously, we have we have had absolutely we have one sack coming into this game in our defense line. I've been crying about it for the first 3 games. We had got no pressure. We got stood up and these giant holes open for Jackson Dart to run all over us last week. And the D line really stepped up this game. They got 8 sacks, which is crazy. Freaking to come into the game with 1 sack is just as crazy, to leave with 8. So you love to see it. Got a ton of turnovers. They turned it over 5 times to R2, and so that was great. That was great to see. A lot more aggressiveness on the defense. And oh yeah, you going to smoke that thing? And he put on the jersey for it too. Let's head out onto I'm at the Rec Talk residence right now. He's got a freaking nice place, and we're headed out. We're headed out on the deck.
I got into work and all that well, though.
We're headed out on the deck to freaking smoke this Victory cigar. Yeah, come on, if we can get the thing lit up. But okay, that's enough of the bad. I don't want to talk about that crap. I want to freaking gush over my Jackets. All right, one more bad thing. Okay, offense in the third quarter. What the hell? It's really the third quarter going into half of the fourth quarter. We just come out flat, and we were talking about this is probably has to do with us getting out schemed. They changed, they make their halftime adjustments. Our offense has trouble really getting accustomed to that and scoring onto that until, it's crunch time in the second half of the fourth quarter. We kind of come out in the first part, punch them in the mouth. They're not expecting it. They're coming in this game undefeated. They don't expect the piss poor 1 and 2 freaking Yellow Jackets to come out and put up a bunch of points on them, and like they do. But so they make their halftime adjustments, and we have trouble adjusting to that. So that is something that I would like to see improve. We're not doing so great in the third quarter. We were shut out in the third quarter again, just like in the Louisville game, and that's where I was saying it during the live stream. That's where the groundwork is laid for the comeback, and they about pulled it off. Don't be fooled by the 30-16 score. Okay, this game was about lost by us. Okay, and it was a last-second freaking pick. Here's where we're going to transition into the celebration. Okay.
Bling, bling, Haynes King.
That's what I'm talking about.
Woo.
this is where we transcend into the celebration because, look, as bad as our offense played in the third and fourth quarter, defense giving up just 16 points to the Clawfence is very impressive. Very impressive. I couldn't be happier. You know, the defense, it was just night and day, and they really came through us for us here. Freaking bend, don't break. And thanks to those guys and their step forward, we get to smoke our Victor cigar here. How about that? How about that?
Go Jackets.
Go
baby.
Jackets, baby. Freaking come out with the win. I couldn't be happier. In the grand scheme of things, you know, we were 1-2. We desperately needed this win. About lost it, but we didn't. And I think that we were talking about this. I think that we have that we had the Louisville game kind of in the back of our minds, right? Because obviously we gave up the huge win against them, and it was very concerning that we would do that again, and it almost happened, but no. Thanks to our defense with this clutch pick at the end, our defensive line getting all kinds of pressure and forcing the young quarterback Mitch Griffiths to make mistakes, we were able to prevail. And all the people who freaking told us that the Yellow Jackets suck and we're gonna freaking go on the road and we suck. And
chumps.
And
That's what they are.
you're chumps. You're chumps. And we're the ones smoking the victory cigar here. Okay.
That's right.
So I'm very happy. In the grand scheme of things, now we're 2-2. We're coming into the Bowling Green game, and we get a chance here to get above 500, which we haven't been since Paul Johnson. How freaking sad is that? That we have not been above 500 record during the season since Paul Johnson. That's like 5 years. So I'm ready to come back and get this win against Bowling Green next week. This win really does help kind of make up for the Louisville game because I did have us 2-2 at this point in the preseason. So we're on track to win 8 games, just like Cito predicted. I might have jumped the gun with that. I don't think, unless we get a lot of this stuff cleaned up, we're not an 8-win team. I kind of thought, I kind of jumped the gun a little bit on that, but, I think we can win 6-7 games. If I had to guess, I think we win 7 games. I mean, we got a few gimme games, okay? We got Bowling Green, Virginia, Boston College. That's 3 gimme games, okay? That gets you to 5 wins. Then you got to get an upset between Syracuse, North Carolina, Miami, Georgia, and Clemson. Can you get one of those wins, you get to a bowl? I think we can. I think we could get at least one of those. I think we could get 2 and get to 7 wins. That would be my guess. And we get a nice bowl at the end of the season. And we've set ourselves up in a good freaking spot here. And we're looking good, and I couldn't be more stoked.
We can get to 8 wins.
We can get
If
on.
we can clean up a few things, all right? If we can get our offense and defense meshing and playing good at the same time for 4 quarters, we can definitely get to 8 wins.
It's true. What the groundwork is there, okay? The groundwork is there. A lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You know what would help us get to 8 wins if that's what you're talking about? I don't mean to get too ahead of myself, okay? I'm hoping for 7 this year, because we do have some tough games. A lot of these games that we're looking at, like I predicted us to beat Miami in the offseason. That's looking like it's going to be a really tough game. They look good, which I hate to say because I hate those bastards, but, that looks like it might be tough.
We can
But
give credit where credit's due.
Credit where credit's due. They do look good. You know who doesn't is the freaking Bulldogs. Good Lord. They suck. We're going to kick their ass. So,
That's an easy dub.
So I'm feeling confident. But, what would also help is if we got some players back from injury. We could use Chase Lane. We could use LaMiles Brooks back. He's kind of on a milk carton. He only had 1 tackle this game and went out. I think he got hurt in the Louisville game. And then he's been playing hurt, and his performance has been suffering because of it. Like I said, only 1 tackle, and then for the rest of the game, you saw Clayton Powell-Lee and Jalen King take the role there. So I hope Lamiles Brooks is okay. He was the player I was most excited about coming into the season. So it really sucks to see him gone. If he comes back, I'd like to see Chase Lane come back. DJ Moore, no idea on his status. He got hurt in practice, and it was never announced. So we don't even know what's wrong with him. We don't know what the timeline is. I wish they would ask him. But, if they – because it seems like the only truly, bona fide – I mean, the other guys have flashes, but the only, super threat is Eric Singleton.
He's cracked.
The true freshman. He's crazy. He's cracked.
Bring that over here because I want to talk directly to Slim Shady Canes because I know what you're thinking.
Uh-oh.
What makes you think that you're going to be able to get all this stuff together and improve? All right. Well, number one, we had 1 sack coming in tonight. All right. We had 8 tonight. We got 5 turnovers, so we already did it. And you might be thinking Wake's not a quality opponent, but they are. All right, and you're going to find out in 2 weeks. So we'll see you there.
We got big heads now. We're going 11-2. Yeah, we're going 11-2. So,
and if we do win that game, this will be the victory cigar for that because Miami doesn't deserve their own victory cigar. You can share one with Wake.
Dang. Is Miami even going to make a bowl? I don't think so. They're probably going to lose out after they lose to us. We're going to break them.
That would be hilarious if we made a bowl and
we're going to break them.
We did it in North Carolina. We'll do it to you, too.
For those of you that don't know, Slim Shady Canes is a Miami fan, so we're just talking a little smack here in anticipation for our game against them. We got a lame game next week. They get a bye week. So, a little bit of time for both teams to kind of prepare for that. And we're looking good going into our future there. I feel good about the Jackets this season. We're on track. And I'm so stoked, and thanks, guys, for watching. If you don't know, I stream the game on Rec Talk's channel. There's no way that by now, if you watch my channel, you don't know who he is. If you don't, then subscribe. And that's my boy, Rec Talk. And then, of course, we did our post-game live stream on the Mark Rogers channel. So if you want to hear our post-game thoughts, immediate post-game, and then, if you want to see our reaction to the stream, I'll link both of those streams in the description. It was a great time. It was a roller coaster, and it was a very emotional game. But the Jackets come out with the win. Yeah, come on. Woo-hoo. And we are getting to celebrate here, and we're having a good time. So thank you all for watching tonight. Go Jackets.
Go Jackets.
And we'll see you guys next time.